Looking more and more like a candidate for president, Jeb Bush gave a speech in Chicago today. He may have been making an effort to shake off the moderate label some have given him as he talked tough on foreign policy and set himself apart from his father and his brother. CBS 4's Gary Nelson has more.
Jeb Bush took to a stage in Chicago and spoke of his father, George Herbert Walker Bush, and brother, George W. Bush, largely viewed as moderates. Jeb attempted to cast himself as more conservative.
Look, just for the record, one more time, I love my brother, I love my dad, but I'm my own man.
Bush hit on some hot-button conservative issues, pretty much frozen now in a gridlocked Congress.
The big things we need to fix is how we regulate, how we tax, how we get our fiscal house in order, of course.
He took an ever-so-gentle jab.
We will win this war. We'll protect our homeland.
At his brother, who led us to what became an unpopular, destabilizing war in Iraq.
There were mistakes made in Iraq, for sure.
Jeb said America must rebuild its military. As for dealing with ISIS and growing terror, Bush said we should be engaged, but
it's the responsibility of the Arab world to step up to fight this.
Even as Bush attempts to appeal to a more conservative crowd, a major poll out just today shows him trailing the super conservative Mike Huckabee by 5 points, and neck with an ultra right-wing Rand Paul. But Bloomberg analyst Mark Halperin, visiting Broward College, said Jeb has no problems money can't fix.
The biggest thing is fundraising. He's going to dwarf the rest of the field. Even the other Republicans say that if he can raise enough money, he can get his message out. He'll be one of the strongest candidates. I think right now the strongest candidate.
On Cuba, Bush said he opposes the easing of travel and trade.
90%, 95% of which those hard currency dollars are going to go to support the regime, not for the Cuban people. That I thought it was a mistake.
As for the poll that shows Mike Huckabee the front runner can be a dangerous place to be. Huckabee, you'll recall, won Iowa in 2008, and it was downhill from there. In the newsroom, Gary Nelson, CBS 4 News.